Hi everyone, welcome back to another Cut Above with Chris. Just put the lights on. Right, I just had my head shave dedicated to Matt Martin, the brush guy, for his retirement. I'm going to move on now to something a little bit citrusy and nice because it is hot today and I really fancy using this. I wanted to use it since I smelled it. Uncle John's Cucumber Melon. And this smells superb. It's a really beautiful melon scent. And it's just a sort of hint of cucumber in it. It's not much. Now I've got, to finish off, Humphrey's Cucumber Melon. But it doesn't smell nothing like that. It smells nice, but nothing like that. Okay, wolf whiskers today. Black wolf. Looking forward to this. Favourite brush. Best not by a mile. Just shook out the excess there, and then straight onto the dry puck. Get a good load in the brush, and then we'll shave. The puck's actually spinning round in the bowl. It's either shrunk in transit, or it was shrunk shortly after it was made. Let's get this blush, let's get this brush well loaded. We're pretty much there. So if you didn't watch my head shave, just a bit of an update on the video from Scott Ostermiller, the clean shaver. He did actually say that he replied to a comment that I put on there and has said that he's not going to be doing any more reviews when he's driving. Great news in my opinion. I think there was a few people on there that had actually said something, so it wasn't just myself that noticed there was something a bit skew with. But he's safe and sound. No one was hurt, luckily, and that's all you can really ask for sometimes. Right, loaded wolf whiskers, black wolf. John, what's it? Uncle John's, Dr. John's. Who the hell's Dr. John? Scent strength out the tub on this. It's an easy 6 or 7. Scent strength on the face, lather just bordering on a 7, 8. 7 or an 8. Dip the tips. Beautiful, creamy, glossy lather. Scent is superb, absolutely superb, beautiful, really nice scent. I'm not quite sure what sort of melon it is. I can't, it smells like melon. I'm not sure if it's watermelon, could be watermelon. But it's nice, it's a good strong scent, which I like. It's very citrusy. And hopefully the cucumber that's in there, I'm hoping it's some form of real cucumber, not just a fragrance. If it is, it should aid in soothing the skin as you shave, hopefully. Okay, timeless razor, and I've got, I'll just double check, I'm pretty sure it's a treat blade. It is, treat platinum, second use, because it's in the razor already. And let's go, don't even need to worry about alignment. I'll have a look anyway, I don't need to worry. Right. Very, very smooth razor. Only requires a very light touch, doesn't need really, well, you should never put any pressure on any razor, whether it's a lightweight razor or not. This one's just about just letting it glide on your skin. So I ran out of room on my phone the last time and I'm now down to 20% battery. I don't know whether you guys can see that. That there, I've got a few of them. That's actually a little spot this morning after I used the hedonism. I think it's hedonism by Shaving Club. I had a bit of a reaction to the soap. I woke up today with a couple of spots. So I wasn't best pleased. Well, I'll tell you right now, the slickness is good. Residual slickness. Superb. Very, very good. Right, ladder number 2. Well, John, you've got some, I think it's John Conley that makes these soaps. The bearded man. He's a bit like James Riley from OSP soaps. Massive beard, makes great shaving soap. I don't get it. If I made soap like this, I'd want to use it all the time. Cross the grain. I've got to say, I'm getting a little bit of irritation on my neck again, but I think it could be a follow-on from yesterday with the hedonism by Shaving Club. I'm not sure, it might not be, but I think it is. Right, so I'm actually going pretty much against the grain here, even though it's across the grain, across my face. This is actually against the grain. And as I've said in my previous videos, it's becoming better every time. I'm just going to concentrate on that area until I get very good with it and it comes up really smooth every time. And then keep that in my rotation of my shave, but move on to another area and try and get that bit BBS. I think to try and do the full face in one go, from my point of view, isn't worthwhile because I end up with too much irritation. because of that spot now. I've nicked the tip off it. It was bound to happen because it is quite pronounced. But it's also annoying because I know I'm not prone to cutting myself anymore. Well, not only does this smell great, but it's got a great lather. As you can see, this is a third lather now from one load on the brush. Superb. I can tell you now, there's still loads in the brush. Loads, probably enough in there for another 2 or 3 passes if I'm honest, but I'm finding with this razor I'm only needing 3, I don't even really need a pickups pass. Yeah, definitely a bit of... There's definitely a bit of irritation down here, definitely. Definitely that burn, exactly same as yesterday. It's not noticeable in terms of colour on my skin, I don't think. I might just have to rest a couple of days, let my skin regenerate. But still, superb shave. Very similar to the hedonism. Got a bit of irritation down here, but I don't have irritation up here. So I think because it's more sensitive down here, I think the soap from yesterday, the hedonism, may have actually damaged my skin a little bit. And it's affecting this shave as well. I could be wrong, but I think that is what's happening. But that's a beautiful shave. Feels like already like it's going to be a good post shave feel with the soap. Oh. Yeah, post shave is pretty good. How's that spot doing? It appears to feel like I've made some mess of myself here. Right, empty the sink out. So I've also been asked if I can make a coffee on video. A lot of people have been admiring the coffees on the channel. So I'm going to actually try and set up my camera through the coffee machine before I do a shave. And then bring the coffee with me for the shave as well. Right, let's move on. Shave What's a Cool Fix again. Really enjoying this. I'm hoping it helps with a couple of these little ingrowing hairs that I think are happening from that shave yesterday. This is going to sting a bit because my skin is a bit burny. Oh yeah. Definitely a little bit of burn today. The shave felt great because the razor is great, it's superb. The slickness, the soap's great, but that irritation really kills me, it really burns, and it feels very similar to what it did yesterday with the hedonism. And as you can see, I'm a little bit red down here, pretty much the same area I was yesterday, but the rest of it looks pretty good. Okay, on to Humphreys Cucumber Melon Witch Hazel. It smells great. It doesn't smell anything like the cucumber melon soap, but it is nice, very refreshing. That gives a nice burn as well, it's more like a tingling burn rather than an actual in your face painful burn, but it's nice. Right, well that's dry, we'll go through what we've used. The brush for today, the Wolf Whiskers, made by Peter Wolf, 24mm Black Wolf bulb, which is super softest knot I've ever used by a mile. It's even softer than the Magard, softer than my Game Changer, and it releases a lather that's just superb. I cannot wait to get hold of the fan knot, 25mm fan knot. Razor for today, it's a Timeless 0.95 blade gap, open comb. I think it's that way that we can see it. Is it that way? That way, there we go. Open comb, scalloped head as you can see now. 85mm handle, nailed handle, great grip, brilliant razor, so smooth. And the soap for today, my lips are going numb now. I've got a little nick there as well. The soap for today was, that's what it looks like, but it was Uncle John's Cucumber Melon, and it's superb. I love strong scented soaps. I think if you're going to make a good scented soap, make it strong, but some people don't like it. I do like the milder ones depending what the scent is, but that's superb, absolutely brilliant. And then we went on to Shave What's Cool Fix, followed by Humphreys Cucumber Melon Witch Hazel. And now I'm just going to finish off with a little squirt of Bluebeard Revenge Cooling Moisturiser, and this stuff's lovely as well. The Bluebeard's Revenge range, it's got a lovely scent, real sort of manly scent with a bit sort of powdery notes to it. But it's lovely, and the products are nice, they're good products. I'm not saying the cleanest of products in terms of ingredients, but they are nice. But anyway guys, that is me done and dusted. So just once again, just congratulations to Matt Martin, the brush guy, on his retirement. Probably with a heavy heart, because I think a lot of guys want to carry on, but it's good to be able to retire young and spend the rest of your life with your family, and hopefully with his brushes and his soaps with his wife, they'll do quite well for themselves. I've got no doubt. Other than that, I'll leave you guys to it, so stay safe, drive safe, don't drink and drive, and I'll catch you in the next video. Cheers.